Alrighty, folks. Welcome to tonight's coverage of Area 51 Racing League Truck Series from Charlotte Motor Speedway here tonight. Round number 4. Only two more races after tonight. Four-week crown a champion once again. We're sitting here high above the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And 100 laps is going to be the distance we run here tonight in just a little bit. Coming into tonight, of course, as always, we look back. Jeremy winning the last time out, but at the top of the leaderboard coming into tonight, you got Mr. Ryan and Logan, along with James Ledford there, and we'll take it to points as of now. Coming into this one, Ryan Kelly 16 points above Logan Hilton, James Ledford 27 back, Robert Richards 28 back, Jim Brooks 29 back, along with Charles Johnson, Ed Decker Jr. back there as well. Now, as we get ready to go at Green Flag Racing tonight, again, only two more races after tonight. These guys at the top of the board, going to have to come up with something, man, to be able to sustain and pull off a way to get to Ryan there. And you're running out of time, and we'll take a look at your running order as they run in practice here right at this very moment. Take a look at your running order. Logan Hilton on top of the board doing exactly what he wants to do. And obvious down there at the bottom, Ryan Kelly has not ran a lap yet. Ryan's got to get out there and get some laps in now. Let's see what is going to go on. Let's go down to the track side here. Take a look at some of these trucks there. There's Bud Steele on pit road in the U.S. Navy machine. Out on the racing surface, that's Charles Johnson. It's their birthday boy out there on the racetrack right now. And a good run there, second on the board. Way to celebrate your birthday there, Charles, putting that thing second on the board. Again, happy birthday, Charles Johnson. Glad to see you out here racing with us tonight, buddy. Well, and furthermore, if you look down the pack just a little bit more, you got Bud or Ledford out there rolling out pit road here as well. James Ledford sitting in fourth. Walls back here on and in turn number 1 and 2. Dude Conrad out there as well here tonight in that number 8, along with Jim Brooks. Eric Laurie out here as well. Nice to see him back out here. Larry Stubblefield. Illinois Master. We haven't seen him as much this season. That's going to be your season 1 champion out there in the number 3 machine. Kyle Hess there in that K&K Motorsports machine. Michael Spell. And back here in the 81, that's going to be Mr. Joshua there. The white Plash out on the racing surface. And that machine there in that 44. Gary there in the 5. And Robert Richards there in the 12. Along with Paul Patterson. Right here's last week's winner, just Mr. Jeremy. That number 4 Toyota Tundra. Along with Jeremy Funk. Ed Decker Jr. Going through some of these guys here as they're out there running around. Mike Morris, Red Dead Redemption 2 machine. Ken Rivers out there as well. It'll be a packed field. Looks like we're going to have about 24 trucks here tonight. But folks, before we go any further, we're going to step aside for a national anthem. We'll be back here at Charlotte in just a moment. Alrighty, everybody, back here at Charlotte. As you can see, about 4 minutes left in practice, and we'll get to qualifying, and then we'll go racing here tonight. Jeremy in the chat there. Let's see if we can grab Mr. Jeremy. Last week's winner, if he made. Hey, Jeremy, if you can hear me, if you can hop in TeamSpeak right quick, I'll give you an interview before the race, bud. And yeah, Donna, this one's going to start here in about 4 minutes. Sorry about the long intro here tonight, guys. I miscalculated the time and kind of started a little too early, but always better early than late, right? And we will get them going here in just a few minutes. In practice, wrapping up about 3 minutes of practice. Again, 2 more races after tonight to wind out this season for the Area 51 Truck Series. They work their way through here. I wonder if the birthday band can hear. Hey, birthday boy, you got a copy of me?
Got you, Matt.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, happy birthday there, Charles, man.
Thank you.
Well, what a birthday present. Looks like you've got a really nice 14 truck out there, buddy.
Yeah, I love this track. It's one of my best tracks.
Yeah, it seems to be going well for you. Well, what do you expect out of tonight? 2 races, of course, after tonight, the season left. You think the intensity's about to pick up a little bit on you guys?
Yeah, I'm just kind of hoping that I can have a finish tonight. What I know I can do, stay out of trouble, and it's going to be a pretty long race. See how things go.
Maybe be able to bring home a birthday present trophy, buddy.
We're going to try.
Alrighty, Charles. Have fun out there, buddy.
All right, my friend. Thank you, Matt.
No problem, buddy. Alright, let's see here if we can grab. We ain't talked to in a while. Grab. Logan ain't it? There's Logan. Hey, Logan, it's Matt down in the booth. You got a copy of me?
Yes, I do.
Alrighty, man. Well, you're coming into the night. You're right there in points. You're 16 back, man. What's it going to take to catch Ryan? Looks like you got a fast race truck, so that's going to help. What's your plan to make up some points here tonight, man?
I'm just hoping to stay up in the front as much as I can. Like you said, I feel like I got a pretty fast truck, so hoping that will give me some good starting position and just hoping to maintain the lead and get some good points.
Yeah, you're only 16 back. You've got 3 races, including tonight. You know, even though it's not a lot of time, you've still got a little bit of time there to make a move and maybe get back up there in the points league, bud.
Yeah, there's definitely still time left. I think this is the 4th race of the season, and hoping tonight goes well, and if it doesn't, we still got more time to maybe get up there and compete with Ryan in points.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, best of luck to you out there tonight.
Thank you.
Alrighty, guys, and I'd like to mention I've not been instructed to, but I'm going to anyway. If you have a business or company or even eye painting business, anything of the sort, you'd like to come on board with the Area 51 Racing League as a title sponsor, contact Mr. Charles Johnson there on Facebook, or look up the Area 51 Racing League on their Facebook page, or even look up the Extreme Sim TV page, and I can point you in the right direction. I'm sure they'd love to have some title sponsors come on board. Great group of guys, and I'd love to see a title sponsor come to them, help them out a little bit. But it's been fun. It's been a great year so far. You know, we started back a little while ago. We did season number 1. It was a 6-race season 1, 6-race season 2. We're going to wind it down here. No details being released yet what we're going to do going further. But as soon as I have those for you, I will let you know. It's time for qualifying here. And we will see how this is going to wind out. Can Logan back up that run he had in practice? Put that machine on the front row? That'll be the $1,000,000 question. And of course, as always, qualifying brought to you by Slide Job Sales, Racing Diecast, and Collectibles. Looks like Logan is going to go ahead and roll out. Going to keep an eye on this truck as he comes up to speed. And another one I want to keep an eye on is Mr. Ryan Kelly, because he did not turn a lap during practice. So either he's got a really good truck and don't want to show guys what he's got, or there's another explanation beyond that. So I'm going to kind of try to keep an eye on that for you. Right now, the 63 coming up to speed at Texas Roadhouse Machine through turn number 3 and 4 down the front straightaway across the stripe. And Charlotte looks like a pretty easy track, but trust me, it's not. These trucks can get away from you in a hurry here. Tend to be a little bit loose from my experience. Logan working his way down the back straightaway. Rolling around the high side there. He'll exit into 3 and 4. Pretty stable looking truck is at 63. Out of turn at number 4. He'll cross the stripe now. Let's see where this puts him. Top of the board, 28.699. Pretty good first lap. 28.699. 28.864 Joshua there. Ted Decker Jr. 28.9 so far. See if Mr. Logan can pick it up on lap number 2. Out of turn at number 4. And 699, we'll see. Charles Johnson, P2 right now. And Logan does pick it up to a 419. Pretty good lap there. We'll go see if we can find some people here. Charles Johnson coming across the stripe for his second lap. And he does pick it up 29.8431. Put him back in P2. Birthday boy sitting second right now. Eric Ulrich still out on the racetrack. 28.540 was his lap. And he's going to dive down. Jack Wallace, Jeremy here rolling out in the 4 machine. Again, the last week's winner, the number 4 Toyota Tundra of Jeremy. And Jeremy Funk coming out as well in that 13 Goodrich machine. Jeremy rolling his way down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. This truck looking pretty good too. These trucks looking very stable tonight. It is nighttime conditions, pretty cool out there. And across the stripe, the 4 machine will go. And in a turn at number 1, keeping her nice and low, is a Jeremy. Jeremy Funk, of course, in the 13 out there as well. Coming through the tri-oval. Well, so far, Ryan Kelly. There he is. Oh, Ryan Kelly, just as we go to him. What in the world happened? It looked like he was coming off pit road in that Amazon Prime truck. That's your points leader. And it looks like he's going to run into some problems. Yep, just gets loose down into the inside wall. And, oh, again. Ryan having all sorts of problems getting off pit road. And that is your points leader, folks. He may not be able to take a time. He's got a minute left. He's got to make this one count. You got to get that truck up to speed. Take a lap. If not, he could be in trouble here. 53 seconds. So keep it under you there. Don't get in a hurry. And he's only going to get 1 lap. And we've seen all through qualifying. Second lap was the fastest. If we look up at the board, Jack Walls has jumped to the top of the board, bumping Mr. Logan to second. All eyes on your points leader right now. 30 seconds left. He's going to get 1 lap. He cannot touch a wall or anything. It'll disallow it. And he's going to the high side. I don't know about that. Down off a turn at number 2. Kind of surprised he jumped up to the top side of the racetrack the way he did. He may not even make it back to the stripe at this rate. He's got 4 seconds to get there. It's going to be at the buzzer beater. And I think it's going to count it. Yep, it counted it. But man, oh man. Qualified 13th. Man, that's the risk you run waiting so long. Let's see if Ryan can work his way through the field. Well, folks, we'll take you down to your starting lineup here in just one moment. And we'll be right there with you here in just one moment here. Man, I'm just kind of puzzled there, to be honest. And, yeah, just can't believe that Ryan waited so long. It really cost him. See, looking back as the trucks are pointed, getting ready to get lined up, we'll take a look at your starting lineup presented by Salon Job Sales, Racing, Diecast, and Collectibles. Again, you can catch them on their Facebook page, Salon Job Sales, Racing, Diecast, and Collectibles on Facebook, or Diecast Auction every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, folks, your front row looks like this. Jack Walls in that Toyota Tundra out front. Logan coming in second. Third, Charles Johnson, your birthday boy. Fourth, Bud Steele. Fifth, right now, Eric Laurie. Jude Conrad, sixth. Lewis Lola, their seventh. Jeremy winning last week is going to be eighth. Ninth is Joshua. 10th is Tim Rivers. Jeremy Funk's going to roll from 11th. Ted Decker Jr. 12th. 13th is your points leader, Ryan Kelly, right beside James Ledford back there. 14th, Illinois Master, last season's champion. 15th, Kyle. 16th. 17th, Gary Whitmer there. And Kyle Hess 18th. Larry Stubblefield 19th. Dwight Plesh 20th. 21st, Michael Spell. Robert Richards 2nd. 23rd, Jim Brooks. 24th here tonight, Mike Morrison to round out the field. Oh, no, one more entry, late entry, Paul Patterson. All right, here we go. We'll get them up to speed here in just a moment. They roll past our camera here. Should be a good one here tonight, folks. Going to be 100 laps here. Pretty cool racetrack. And we'll get them rolling here in just a second off of turn at number 2. Logan up there on the outside front row. Jack Walls with the pole here tonight. Now, everybody will get double filed up and get ready to go green flag racing. Well, folks, buckle your seatbelt. Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's going to be a fun one here tonight. 100 laps coming your way for the Area 51 Truck Series as they work their way through 3 and 4, getting ready to head to the front straightaway. Logan on the outside in that Texas Roadhouse machine. And Jack Walls on the inside. Charles Johnson right there. Bud Steele coming out of turn number 4. We'll lead them to green. It's going to be 100 laps here tonight, folks. Buckle up. Race number 4 is green. And we are rolling as they head towards turn number 1. Nice even start for Walls and Logan. Again, this is a big opportunity for Logan. He wants to keep that truck clean here all night long. Ryan Kelly starting deeper in the pack as they head out of turn at number 2. Walls on the bottom, though, getting a good push there. Is going to get clear. He got some help there from Mr. Johnson. Johnson to second. Logan going to fall back to third here early in the going. Bud Steele actually going to drop to the bottom as well. Maybe steal that position away also as they rocket their way through 1 and 2. There's the 8 machine there as well. Dude Conrad right there in the 8. Look at him, double file, folks. Down the back straightaway, nice and cool temperatures seem to really help these trucks. Dude Conrad down there on the bottom of the 8. Here comes last week's winner, Jeremy. And Logan just cannot get back in line. He is dropping like a stone. Man, I really didn't expect that. It looked like he had a fast truck practice. It's almost like that outside line just doesn't work at all right now. See Logan still fighting on the outside, trying to keep the position up. And I'm really actually surprised. Now he'll get down, but we're going to jump back to Ryan Kelly. He's stuck deeper in the pack. He's right there with the 81 trying to ease his way through. That's going to be quite a battle right in front of our points leader here. Kelly trying to ease his way up. He's in 12th right now. He hasn't really picked up any spots. Luckily for him, Logan has dropped back, but still yet, this is not the night that Ryan Kelly wanted, how he wanted to start his night. And he's on the outside of the 81 here. Joshua fighting him off pretty hard here. Ryan trying to make the outside work. Having a little bit of trouble here as they roll into turn 22. And we're going to go on board here early on with Ryan. Looking back there behind him. And Ryan's just got to take his time here and get up through the field. Don't want to get into trouble as he rolls down the front straightaway. So here we are early on. And man, it's been an interesting one here early. The outside line not really working too well. Logan starting outside the front row. He's dropped basically all but outside the top 10 now. He's back to 7. And still dropping back is that 63 machine. I'm really surprised here. But we have a yellow on the speedway. Caution is out. If we can, oh, it is a train wreck. And your points leader, Ryan Kelly, right in the mix of it down the front straightaway. The 13, the 12, the 44. Man, what happened here? Oh, the 91 getting sideways, turning the 13 up and over. The 81 on the wall. Oh, my Lord. Ledford, man. The whole track was just blocked with scrap metal at that point. Wow, the 88 piling in there late. Holy cow, we have a junkyard on the front straightaway, folks. We're going to ride on board if we can with that 88 machine. You'll see up in front of him just smoke and there literally nothing he can do. Like, where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? And nope. Man. Well, first incident of the night, and poor Ryan Kelly right in the middle of it. Now, he will be able to use a fast repair, but we're only 8 laps in, and you don't want to be using your fast repairs that early in the going. And that's exactly the situation he's going to find himself in here. Right now, out front near the lead is going to be Jack on pit road. And look, Bud Steele is going to actually lead the way off pit road. Great stop, Bud. Beating everybody off of pit road. Well, folks, 9 laps complete. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be back here for the restart in a moment.
Boy, these iRacing iFlag cars are fast tonight. You know, Todd, I guarantee you, Brown, Leonardi, Weaver, Capert, and Pena are all using their products from their sponsor tonight to give them the upper hand over the competition.
Well, how can I get fast like those guys?
Well, that's easy, Todd. You gotta head over to iRacingIFlag.com.
Alrighty, folks, as we're getting ready to go back green to flag racing, 10 out of 100 in the books. At your front row, Bud Steele alongside Jack Walls as we are green once again. Steele there in that number 83 machine. Leading them into turn at number 1 here. He'll actually get clear. Charles Johnson right there as well. Down the back straightaway, Walls pulling ahead just a little bit. But nope, Steele able to get clear. Good job, Bud Steele. But he'll slide up the racetrack. Look at Charles Johnson, the run he gets. Off of turn number 2. Or turn number 3 and 4, excuse me. And that's going to put that 14 back out front. Nice job, Charles. Now the 14 out front. Jack Wall is falling back. We got trouble really all over the racetrack here. Dylan back here as well. That's 11th. Kyle Hess is 12th. And we're looking for Ryan Kelly all the way back here in 18th position. Now, he did get to use a fast repair during the yellow. Make up some ground, or to fix the truck. But now he's got to make up the ground. He's lost to Logan, who's all the way up there in 4th. And that is a lot of points, folks, if it was to end like it is right now. But look at Logan. He's under attack as well. He's got the 8 down there below him. The 7 on the high side. Here comes Jeremy, tied off of turn number 4. Jeremy making a little contact. That number 4 machine's going to go in the grass. He'll hang on to it, but thanks to the AstroTurf here at Charlotte, Jeremy Horn able to hang on. Or Jeremy, they're able to hang on. Morrison's getting by here. He's going to lose a ton of position. But luckily, he did not wreck that race truck. And I have a feeling if that had been grass down there, not that AstroTurf, he would have been in trouble. Now Logan back in the line. 27, Lewis there as well. In 5th, Dude Conrad 6th, Kyle in 7th. Eric there 8th. 9th goes to Gary. They're doing a pretty good run. Kyle Hess there on the bottom of the racetrack underneath 3 of Dylan. Trying to pick up a spot. Can't do it as yet. He'll have to fall back in the line. 16 of 100 laps complete. Jack Walls, meanwhile, up near the front, still trying to run back down Charles Johnson. It's not happening. Bud Steele under attack here down the back straightaway. Couple of trucks right there with him. But that includes a Logan there. Logan up high, though. Look at the battle right behind Bud. Logan trying to hang on to 4th. He's got Lewis right there and under him in that tied number 27. Logan jumps back in the line. Eric Laurie back here as well. 28 there also. Again, 17 on 100 complete here. Master doing everything he can, trying to hang on as well. He's battling right in front of him. That's a Laurie and a 28 machine. battling it out, and the 28 on the bottom. Kyle doing a great job in that 28 machine getting to the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to pick up a position, move him to 7th. While Master back to 9th. Gary Whitmire Jr. back here in 10th under fire from Kyle Hess. Folks, there's battles all over the racetrack here. There's battles and battles and battles. Trying to pick one to stay with is kind of difficult. You got 2 of them right there in the center of your screen. Kyle Hess making a move. Moves him into the top 10. Jim Brooks back here. Here comes Ryan easing his way through here. Ryan Kelly in that 13 machine is up to 14th. After a hard impact early on. Into, everybody's kind of getting out of shape here. They'll hang on to it. 5 there as well. 20 laps down. 80 laps to go next time by. And Ryan Kelly on the bottom. Trying to pick up every position. Again, every position counts here. Points on the line here. A very tight point battle coming into the night. Logan Hilton, though, back up into 3rd. And he's doing everything he can. He's actually gaining on Charles Johnson for 2nd now. Charles Johnson right there in front of him. Doing battle with Logan. $52 out of 100 complete here tonight. Logan to the bottom of the racetrack. Nice move. He's going to try to pick up 2nd here. Johnson's probably going to let him slide on by here this early. Not put up too big of a fight. And D. Johnson just kind of does a smart thing. Just lifts and lets Logan go on. And go get him, Logan. Think you're that much faster than everybody. Go get him. And that'll put Charles Johnson to 3rd. Logan to 2nd. Richards back here as well. He's under fire from Larry. Larry Stubblefield back here. Oh boy. Oh boy, be careful. Larry right there with him. He's got a challenge with the 5 of Gary. Larry and Gary right there, one behind the other. And that's a pretty tight battle on the racetrack right now as well. 23 out of 100 complete here tonight. Now 24 on the board. Ed Decker Jr. did not start here tonight. So yes. And down the back straightaway, look at Jim Brooks with a bit of a run there. Brooks to the bottom now, trying to pick up a slot. Everything kind of calmed down here. Logan still in 2nd. Wall is still out front. Johnson and now right in front of the 8 and 53. Still right here in the 53. Dude Conrad there in the number 8 machine. Old Dude Conrad out there underneath Bud Steele. And we know these two have raced together a lot. A lot of mutual respect between these two. And look at the amount of room they're giving out to each other. Giving each other plenty of room, not giving really pressuring either one up the fence, up the racetrack or anything. Great racing out of these two guys. And there's certain guys you get around in iRacing, like real life, that you know you can go side by side with them and they'll give you enough room to race you clean and not do anything crazy. I have to say Dude Conrad and Mr. Bud Steele in my book are definitely in that list of guys. He actually stealing out of the back bumper of Johnson. I think Johnson had a little bit of trouble out of turn 4. Lost some momentum here. Comes old Dylan there on the outside in the 3 machine. Dylan working his way through. Go check on our points leader, Mr. Ryan Kelly. After a rough start, he's got it into the top 10. Bearing down on Kyle Hess here and Mr. Laurie. And Ryan doing a great job turning what it could have been a disaster. Making up points every truck he passes. It's a point that Logan wouldn't make up on him. Slides it right in behind Kyle Hess there. Into a 3 and a 4 now on the bottom, and that is the 13 of Ryan Kelly doing everything he can. Try to pick up another spot here. He'll go to the bottom of Mr. Hess. Great move here, 29 out of 100 complete. Great racing. Ooh, Ryan Kelly getting a little loose there through the triangle. Nice job hanging on it. Ooh, we got a truck in the wall. That's going to be Kyle Hess. Getting a little too close to the fence. Getting her into the outside wall. 30 out of 100 laps complete here tonight. Meanwhile, Logan's still trying to run him down. Bud Steele in third. Dude Conrad back here in fourth. 31 of 100 in the books here tonight. And everybody fighting their way through, doing pretty well, keeping it pretty clean. Great racing action on track here tonight for the Area 51 Truck Series. And it's been a great night. Great racing, and I'm ecstatic with what we're seeing out there tonight, really. And down the back straightaway, 32 complete. And look at the 8 and the 3, Dylan alongside the 8. And nice and smooth. Side by side, 33 laps complete. Now they're 24, 25, coming on 25 laps into the run here. So fuel and tire is going to start to become a factor pretty soon here, probably around 40, 45. We may see some guys maybe stretch it to 50. Try to cut this race in half. See Logan still trying to run down Mr. Walls as we speak. Doing everything he can. Walls holding a nice gap here. And Walls pulling away little by little. Logan right there in second. Third, Bud Steele. And down the front straightaway once again. Bud Steele in that U.S. Navy machine right in front of Dylan. And, man, Dylan's actually closed that gap down quite a bit. But I don't know. Bud's got a pretty good old truck. And we got a truck on pit road. Jack Walls, your race leader. Early. Well, I was off on my pit number. So Jack Wall is going to hit pit road here. In the 27, 28, he'll hit pit road. We'll see how long the other guys stay out. A little bit off on my pit number tonight, folks. They made your broadcaster look like a dum-dum. That ain't nothing to do, is it? And Logan Hilton's going to come down here. Logan on pit road, 27 on his stop. 27 and the Logan comes down. So Logan on a 27. They'll work 28 as they run right now. Hands the lead over to Bud Steele in that 53 truck. He's got the 3 right there. And ooh, that's tight. Let's see if they hit the pit road this time. If they do, they're gonna have to be careful. Steele stays out. Steele stays out in that U.S. Navy machine a little bit longer. And right now we look back through the pack. We got a couple more on pit road. And Steele is going to hang on. Dylan, though, able to get to the race lead as Steele dives down onto pit road nice. And Bud Steele coming down. And yellow flag on the racetrack as Bud Steele just came down pit road. And that was the Red Dead Redemption of the 66. Man almighty. What happened here? Down the back straightaway, you see Jeremy there, but in between. Well, I think this is. Oh, Jeremy gives some contact there to the 91. The 66 had nowhere to go. And that's going to bring the yellow out right in the middle. And I do mean in the middle of green flag stomps. We're going to let it kind of cycle itself out. Dylan is your race leader. I think one of the ones that may get hurt over this may be actually Logan. And yeah, Logan's going to stay out here. Trying to make sure, folks. And should receive the lucky dog. There he is. Logan's going to get the lucky dog. And but Jack Walls is going to be trapped behind the pace car. Along with John and Jeremy Funk. And Michael Spell as well here, trapped behind the pace car. So they will take a wave around. Definitely not what you want to see whenever you come down a little bit early. Try to play some strategy and it just goes wrong. You get called out with a yellow flag, and that's gonna really hurt your. You're going to have to make up a lot of track position because that. And Logan was one of the ones that kind of got lucky getting a lucky dog. But still, he's going to be kind of behind from what he had. And if we look here, Ryan Kelly in third. So now the roles are reversing here. Kelly with great track position. And Logan, not so much. Kind of feel bad for Logan, but hey, those things happen. Get a bad hand on a strategy call and put you behind here. 40 out of 100 complete. Folks, I'm going to go grab another drink of water here while we got this little bit of a break in the action. Be right back with you here in a moment. All right, back here with you as they get double file once again. That's going to be on the inside. Dylan cycled through to get the race lead. 8 there on the outside for the restart of Duke Conrad. Brian Kelly, your points leader, up to third. We'll see where Logan cycled out in all of this. He's going to cycle out 13th. Did Logan, so he's going to have to make up some ground. Ledford back there in 14th. So here we go. Restart coming here, lap number 42. And green flag going to go in the air here in just a moment. 42 out of the 100 complete. Just short of halfway. Green flag in the air. In just one moment, green will go in the air. We're back underway here. And that 3 truck out front. Dylan Lemaster out front. Good start here. He'll take over the race lead. Ada Duke Conrad's going to drop to third. Brian Kelly trying to sneak his way through that Amazon Prime number 13 machine. And he will get to the bottom. And one away to get there. Dylan Lemaster out front. Ryan Kelly second. Duke Conrad still hanging on in third. Birthday boy Charles Johnson in fourth. Right behind them, Mr. Lois back here in fifth in the 25-7 machine. Richards in the 12th, and Lois, no. Contact with the outside wall for that 27 machine. We'll go back and take a look at what caused it. Oh, Richards just slides up the racetrack. And Lois in the outside wall. Yellow back on the speedway. Lois in that Tide machine. All torn up. One more look here. Richards just up the racetrack just a little bit. I saved for the 27. Didn't get much damage. Kept it straight. Kept everybody else out of it. But man, Eric Laurie getting the worst of that. He's poking as they roll through 22. 45 of 100 in the books. Don't think we'll see any of your front runners at the pit road here. 83 of Walls there on the apron. Man, oh man. Back under yellow once again here. 45 laps complete. And like we always say, caution's precaution. This is a perfect example of it. Got them all stacked up, went down in the corner, things went all haywire. Now back on pit road for a few of our trucks. Johnson, Richards, Lemaster coming down a pit road here. Again, 45 of 100 in the books. Well, we'll get them kind of rounded back up here. Do feel bad for Lois there getting turned around. Or Lewis there getting turned. If I could talk tonight. And unfortunately, things happen on the racing surface. Ain't much you can do here, but you know, go get your truck fixed and back out and go at it again here. 46 of 100 complete tonight. Here we go. Onto the back straightaway. Ryan Kelly out front. And leading the way, he is your points leader. Let's see if he may be in team. The word, Mr. Yep, no Ryan Kelly. Well, let's see here. Lights going off. Oh, we'll find Mr. Mike Moore. Rolling off pit road in that Red Dead Redemption Sitting there. Moment. Hey, Mr. Mike Morrison, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me, brother? Hey, Mr. Mike, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
You got me now?
Yeah, I got you now, buddy. Well, you got a beautiful race truck out there in that Red Dead Redemption. Not having the night you was looking there, man.
No, I don't know what happened there. It is
Well,
a nice paint scheme, though.
it is a really nice paint. I will agree with you 100%. Well, what do you think? You still got about a half a race to go here. You pick up some ground.
Well, all I'm gonna do is try.
Yeah, for buddy. Well,
The
best
truck's
so.
not the greatest. They get pretty slippery.
Yeah, I've noticed that with the trucks in general, especially fixed setups, they tend to get loose on you. Well, man, I'm gonna
Yeah,
wish you the best of luck.
you just got to take your time. That's all.
And for buddy. Well, I'm gonna wish you the best of luck. I'm gonna let you go here. Hopefully, you can make up some ground, buddy.
Well, thank you, Matt. Talk to you later.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, hopefully he can make up some ground, folks. Very nice guy. I hope to see him make up a little bit of ground here. And next, got lights up on the pace truck yet. We do have lights off on the pace car. Next go around, we'll give an interview to Mr. Larry here. Speak with us. Amazon Truck Prime Machine Ryan Kelly's going to lead them at the restart here. And we have had 7 lead changes on the evening. Great race. Alongside Ryan Kelly, Kyle Hess sitting second at KK Motorsports Machine. If Kyle can come up with something in that number 86 truck. It'll be 49 at the stripe here. And we'll get ready to go back green flag racing. Green flag going to go in the air. Here we go. Lap number 49 is going to go on the board. And we are underway. Kyle Hess, great restart alongside Ryan Kelly. Off into turn number 1. And Ryan Kelly's going to step out, take the lead. Bud Steele challenging for second. Underneath Kyle Hess, we'll see how this turns out. Kyle way high in 3 and 4. He's going to lose a spot to Dude Conrad as well. And Ryan Kelly back up front. He's going to have Bud Steele bearing down on him. Logan right here back up into the top 5. Again, this thing's ebbing and flowing. Now Kyle just kind of falling out here. Out of the top 5 and further back. But Logan's worked his way back into 4th. He's made up the ground there from that little bit of stop strategy that went wrong. 51 on the board. You know what that means? 50 laps to go here, folks. And right now, Ryan Kelly, your points leader, out front. Bud Steele second. Third right now, Dude Conrad. Logan back there in 4th. And man, he needs to get up there and get around Ryan and hope Ryan can lose some spots. You're not going to make up 16 points this way, folks. Of course, Ryan coming back from that wreck earlier on in the race. That was like, I would call it a parking lot scrapyard on the front straightaway. Went down earlier on in the race. Ryan got caught in that one. Had to fight back from that. I had a rough qualifying effort. Started back, I believe it was 14th. Oh man, he's just had a rough go at it tonight. But he's got it up to the race lead, trying to hang on to it. Now Dude Conrad challenging Mr. Bud Steele side by side down the back straightaway. Bud just going to give dude Conrad the spot. Nice gesture by Bud. Meanwhile, Logan trying to hold on and beside the 28 machine. Not going to happen. Well, I tell you what, this racing's been really good. You see Charles Johnson, birthday boy down there, fighting alongside Dylan LeMaster as well. And Logan on the bottom on the outside, Bud Steele. And Mrs. Johnson, Mrs. Johnson Charles, if you may be watching the race, if he wins this race, I will pay you $5 to give him a cupcake in the face. Just saying. We have to get Charles cupcakes on his birthday. So hopefully somebody's watching in the chat there that can help us out with that. I'm hoping anyway. Maybe I'll get lucky. You never know. Logan hanging in there in that 63 truck, but not really making up the ground he needs to on Ryan. Matter of fact, he's just trying to hang on to the spots he's got right now. 57 out of 100 in the books. Everybody continuing along here. Been one heck of a night here so far. See Logan and Bud Steele right there. Logan desperately trying to make up some more ground. Trying to get below Bud Steele. 58 of 100 complete. And on the board this time by. Well, everybody hanging on now. 59 laps in the books. Going back here in fifth. Logan and Bud Steele there as well. You know, Logan doing everything he can. He just can't get around Bud. And Ryan Kelly checking out on the field right now. It's looking like Ryan might pad his lead a little bit here tonight. Again, 20 laps on this stint for Ryan Kelly. He's got a little bit more. Got a little bit more in his stint than everybody else. Expect him to hit pit road around 27 or so. And we're looking 60 now. Looks like we're going to have at least one more stop on the evening. And Duke Conrad there in the 8 there as well. Having a great run. Logan right there. Dylan. Howell back here. A great run as well. Jack Walls back here in number 8 or 9. Right behind Kyle Hess. Good run for him as well. For Walls fighting his way back through the pack. All these guys still trying to figure it out just a little bit here. Again, 62 laps completed. Right around the bottom of the racetrack here. Johnson has turned the fastest lap of the race. And Stubblefield is second fastest. Walls has led the most laps at 4 as of right now. But Ryan Kelly is quickly catching up. Back up near here of the 8 machine. 53. Conrad, Steele, and Logan. Dude, Conrad has worked his way up into P2. Logan's still stuck behind Steele, though. Not able to take advantage at all. Ryan Kelly, actually, though, probably heading pretty soon to where it stops here for him. I may be right. Oh, we got to take a look at that also. Bud Steele right there, still in front of the 8. Trying to hang on in front of him. Dude, Conrad putting all kinds of pressure on him. Can't get it done. Logan now with a run on the high side. Finally eased that truck to the high side. Got a run. And he's going to make it work. Look, we're working at lap number 25 of Ryan Stanton, 3 of Bud's, 19 for mostly everybody else. With 35 to go. I'd like to see him make it somewhere to 28. Be on the safe side. I don't see Ryan getting in that window if indeed they were stopping on their fuel numbers earlier. Coming up to stint lap number 27. Trying to see how long he can keep it out there. 34 to go. So again, he's gonna, if he can make it at least say 30 laps on this stint, I'm pretty confident he can get within swinging distance to make it. Turns 3 and 4 for Ryan Kelly. Just checking out of the field here. See right here, Bud actually starting to pull away from Logan. Dude, Conrad's dropped back to 4th again. They keep switching these positions back and forth right here. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Kelly has just checked out on them so far. 33 to go, and look at Dude Conrad on the apron having some type of problem. And he's bringing it to pit road at 22. Now he must be thinking he can make it on fuel for me. He's pitting early, and his fuel numbers must be telling him he can make it on fuel 32 laps. So that's interesting. So Dude Conrad, one of the first of the leaders on pit road, he's betting that he can make it 32 laps on fuel. How long does Ryan Kelly stay out? Because Ryan's coming up on lap number 30 of his stint. 70 out of 100 complete here. Ryan there in that 13 Amazon Prime truck. Lap number 30 of his stint. 70 out of 100 complete. Coming to 30 to go. So now I'm pretty confident Ryan can make it to the end when he does stop. And Dude Conrad, of course, just made a stop in that 8. 71 out of 100 complete. Bud Steele in second, trying to hang on in front of Logan. Logan putting some pressure. Now, if I'm Logan, I'm coming to pit road right now. I'm going to short pit, grab tires, try to make up ground on Ryan Kelly on fresh tires, because they're 2 seconds back from Ryan. That's what I would do. I would not count on a caution to work in my favor. I would come down now before Ryan came down, and because every lap that you're out there on fresh tires compared to Ryan's old tires, but if you do short pit and then the yellow comes out like happened to Logan earlier, it could really hurt you as well. Logan's still putting pressure on Bud. And it looks like we're going to be 27 to go this time by. Ryan Kelly still staying out. 74 on the board. 27 laps to go. And Bud Steele, Logan Hilton. Logan back here in the 63 machine. Bud Steele right there as well. $75 to go now out of 100 complete. Jack Walls back here along with Kyle. Oh, sorry folks. Sorry about that. Bumped in the microphone. And Ryan Kelly still out there on the racetrack. And yellow on the speedway. Try to find the incident for you. Yellow on the speedway. And that's going to make it interesting. Well, that just killed the strategy of Mr. Dude Conrad. Let's see him where the crash maybe. Bring out the yellow. Look, and you see the lights turned on there. Well, well, I don't see what the yellow was. Oh, was it Dude Conrad? Oh, the 66 again. Man, Mike Morrison. Night gets a little bit worse. See what in the world happened to Mr. Mike. Like he's just gonna lose it all by himself going into turn 1 through the grass. Oh, and that 91, nowhere to go. And then here comes Dude Conrad getting caught up in it as well. That was Mike Morrison bringing out the yellow. Well, everybody should come to pit road here. And I'm showing Ryan Kelly as they exit pit road. Ryan Kelly with the race lead. Bud Steele second. Logan third. By the time we go back green, it's basically going to be a 20-lap showdown, folks. Here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And I'm going to step out of the booth for a moment. We'll be back for the last 20 laps in just a moment. Alrighty, folks, here we go. 79 and 100 complete. It'll be 21 laps remaining when we take the green. Ryan Kelly will be on your front row with Logan Hilton. Look at this. 1 and 2 in points, 1 and 2 on the racetrack. With the 21 laps to go, Logan's got to get around Ryan, start making up some points. Only 2 races after tonight. Pace car is going to dive down pit road. We will turn them loose. Green flag will get ready to go back in the air. Here we go out of turn at number 4. Logan. And right beside of him, Ryan. Side by side, green flag in the air. Bud Steele right there as well. Good start for Logan. He's got Jack Walls right there behind him. Taking a little bit of air off that truck, helping him get going. He'll be dead even with Ryan there off of turn number 2. Can he hold his momentum towards 3 and 4? That's going to be the question. Can he get right down on that right side of the 13, kind of make it uncomfortable for him? Into turn number 3. Bud right there as well, trying to hang on. Ryan and Logan side by side for the race lead. Ryan's going to inch ahead here. He'll take 20 laps to go. Logan tried everything he could to stay right above him. He's going to try it again. He'll drive that 63 Texas Roadhouse machine hard on the outside here. Now Logan up top, Ryan on the bottom. They're going to be side by side through 3 and 4 again, lap after lap. Now look for Logan. Maybe Logan try to get a run, try to cross over. He got down in front of Bud, so he's not going to be stuck on the outside. Now he's just got to size up Ryan here. With 19 laps to go, and he actually lost ground there at M1 and 2. Quite a bit of ground as Bud Steele's going to get the outside of him. Now he's going to lose ground to Steele. Here comes Walls. And here they go. They're going to start lining up. It looks like Logan may have clipped the apron there just a little bit. Here they go lining up on the outside of him. 18 laps to go. He's going to drop back. Meanwhile, Ryan Kelly pulling away here. Walls in 3rd and 4th now, Logan. But look at Bud Steele gaining on Ryan into turn 3 and 4. Don't mark Bud Steele out of this thing. Here comes Bud. Big run to the back bumper of Ryan. Now look at Bud running about a half a lane up. Further than Ryan. He's going to carry the momentum down the back straightaway. He'll be right to the back bumper of that Amazon Prime machine. Into 3 and 4. He'll duck out to the high side once again. He'll draw even on the high side. Ryan's going to try to hold him out. Ryan's going to come across his nose, kind of throw a little bit of a block here. Bud's going to have to figure out how to carry that momentum off of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway to complete the pass. Jack Walls all over the back of him as well. And to keep working on it here, 15 laps to go. I tell you what, Bud's still all over the back of Ryan. 15 to go at the stripe. Ryan's going to have to drive 15 perfect laps if he's going to hang on here. Jack Walls also there as well. I just don't think Logan has the truck that the front 3 has. You see Ryan inch away a little bit more from Bud now. Bud really put the pressure to him. Ryan withheld it. 14 laps to go this time by. Logan doing everything he can, trying to make up some ground. Can't do it. 14 to go now at the stripe. We'll drop back through the field now that the battle's going to start. Yellow flag on the racetrack. Gotta get back here and see where the problem may be. And oh, we got Paul Patterson. Go back and take a look. Kyle Hess, Paul Patterson. Oh, they're wrecking in front of them. Oh my goodness. That was Robert Richards. Holy moly. Jeez. One more look here. Robert Richards, they're in the 12 truck. Just gets high off of turn 4, smacks the outside wall. That truck comes around with him. Here comes everybody else, and boom, up on his side. And Richards comes to a stop. Smoke pouring out of that machine. Now, your top few cars, Logan, everybody right there, Kyle Hess got smoke pouring out of that machine. Does Ryan come to pit road? That's $1 million question. There's 13 laps to go. He's got 11 laps on this stint of tire. How many trucks do come down the pit road if he doesn't? Off of turn number 4, what does Ryan do? He's going to play the smart game. He's going to bring everybody down with him. Ryan Kelly's going to bring them down the pit road. It'll be 13-12 to go at the stripe. Get 4 fresh tires for a shootout here at Charlotte. And comes to a stop in his booth. Oh, he had to back up. That's going to cost him a little bit of time. Can he exit with the race lead? Just slid over that line just a little bit. And we'll see when he gets out here off of pit road. The 4 is going to beat him out. And there you have it. The 4 beating him out. Man. And Dwight Plesh, Bud Steele. The 4 right there, Jeremy beating him out. I think the Jeremy may have took 2 tires there. Jack Walls actually got scored ahead of him. So him and Logan's right there together in 5th and 6th. So he went from leading to 5th just by walking the brakes up and sliding through his box. And that's the thing. You have a fast truck, but everything's got to come together. And now he's going to have less than, say, 10 laps to go to make it up. But what do you say we grab a quick interview with that 82 truck? Hey, Larry, it's Matt in the booth. You got a copy on me?
Yeah, Roger.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, you're setting in 10th, my man. Think you can pick up some spots here before the end of it?
Yeah, I came in the pit road and got lapped, or I entered it in a closed pit, and screwed myself up on the first half of the race. Finally recovered, got back on the lead lap, and now I'm sitting 9th. And the truck's real quick, especially on worn out tires, so we'll see what it goes.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on making all that up, buddy. But best of luck to you there, Larry.
Thank you.
Alright, here we go. And it's going to be a late race restart once again. It's going to be Steele up there in the 53 machine. Alongside the 4 of Jeremy. Jack Wall is there as well. You got Ryan Kelly, Logan Hilton. Oh, man. This is going to be a doozy, folks. Man, I'm actually kind of nervous for this one. Again, 16 points coming in tonight between Kelly and the 63 truck of Hilton. And 2 more races after tonight. So it's pretty imperative that you make up some points for Logan. Excuse me, folks. Sorry about that. And I do believe, honestly, if that yellow hadn't come out, Logan wouldn't be sitting in the position he can to really make something out of this. So you got Jeremy on the inside, Bud on the inside, Jeremy on the outside. Jack and Ryan, or Jack back there in 3rd, Ryan 4th. Then Logan 5th. That's your top 5 for this restart. And we're going to be coming to 9 to go when we take the green flag. Man, oh man. See Bud Steele right there in that 53 U.S. Navy. You'll have to have a great restart to hold on to this race lead, folks. Got Jack Walls right there behind him. And here we go. Out of turn number 4. And laps to go here. Turn number 4. Here they come. 10 to go. Steele. The 4 truck, the 83 truck, all right there together. Green flag in the air. We're rolling once again. Look at Ryan. Big shove to the 4 on the outside, trying to get the 4 Jeremy going. And oh man, here we go. Alongside Bud Steele, but Jeremy on a little bit. I believe he's on right side only. That's going to cost Ryan. Ryan's going to lose a spot to Logan. Logan down the back straightaway on the bottom. He'll get the 3rd, but look at Bud Steele trying to hang on to the race lead as they head into 3 and 4. And what a race right now. What else can you say? You see them right there all over each other. Bud Steele out front. The 4 and 83 right there side by side behind them. Look at Logan trying to pick up a couple of spots. Again, he got by Ryan. Ryan's caught. Logan, they trying to gain some ground here. But look at Ryan dive into turn 1 underneath Logan. Putting that truck hard in there. Again, the 4 and Yellow's back out. Yellow on the speedway. Oh, man. The Yellow on the speedway again. See if we can find the incident. The Yellow on the racetrack once again. And right there, Robert Richards and the 91 make contact. Around goes Richards. That ended that for Robert. So 6 laps to go. Yellow back in the air. But still going to have to hang on through another restart. We'll roll it down here. 6 laps to go. And we'll have one more restart at least. Maybe a green, white, checkered attempt. And oh man. Well. We'll hang in there right now. Logan back there in the seat. Sitting there smooth right in front of Ryan's. Those two right there together. 5 laps to go now. How's it going to pan out? I'm not sure. These two have been battling tight all night. It's come down to this. Man, oh man. Well, who's it going to be when it all comes to an end? We're fixing to find out. Can Logan make up more ground? And Ryan keep right there with him? Minimize the points loss. What about Bud Steele trying to pick up a win here tonight? It'll be interesting. Bud up there in that 53 truck. Coming to 4 laps to go. Lights on around the racetrack. 4 laps to go at the stripe. Where to go for Bud Steele? Laps to go next time by. And you know, Jack's got to be thinking through his head. He needs to get a great restart to try to challenge Bud on the outside. What he's wanting to do here. And that's harder said than done. We've seen that already tonight. Trying to keep those trucks on the outside like that. Easily ended up in the fence. So here we go, getting ready to go double file one more time. Bud Steele out front. Three laps to go. We got 3 to go here across the stripe. Lights will go off the pace car. And we will get ready to go green next time by. It'll be 2 to go. And it'll be basically a green-white checkered shootout. Steele, Walls, Jeremy, Dylan, Logan, Ryan, your top 6. We get ready to turn them back loose once again. Larry back here in 8th. He's made a very good comeback. Back to 8th place. Logan there as well. 3 laps to go. Two to go at the stripe, folks. Here we go. Buckle your seatbelt. Again, 2 races after tonight to settle it. Out of turn number 4. 3 to go. Steele on the bottom. And here we go. Green flag will go in the air. Here we go on the loud pedal. Bud Steele out front. Green flag going to go in the air. He'll stand on it. Walls right there beside of him. The 4 machine right there as well. Walls trying to pick up a position. Can't do it. Now Walls trying to stay dead even with him. Logan, you see Logan there picking up a little bit of ground. Ryan Kelly dropping back. Late in the going here, side by side down the back straightaway. Bud Steele gets clear. Headed for 3 and 4. Do they make it back to the white? That's going to be the question. Now, Bud Steele steps away. Jeremy's up to 2nd. Here comes Logan trying to pick up another spot. Ryan Kelly continues to drop back. 1 lap to go. 1 and 2. Right. Bud Steele is going to check out. Look at Jeremy, though. He gets a big run down the back straightaway. He'll dive to the bottom of the racetrack and get it for 3 and 4. Jeremy right there on the back bumper. He'll get to the bottom. He's going to turn Bud Steele. Ryan Kelly, your points leader, is going to be involved. Off of turn number 4 to 4 and 3 side by side. At the stripe, they touch at Jeremy. Oh my goodness. Jeremy has the win. We have wrecked everybody at the start finish line. Still wrecking down towards turn number 1. Jeremy gets the win. Logan 2nd. Where did Ryan Kelly finish? Ryan Kelly scored 13th, folks. Oh my goodness. We'll rewatch as they head towards turn number 3 and 4. Bud Steele gets turned. You see Ryan gets caught up in the Mayway, Jack up and over. And then on top of that, Jeremy at the line wrecking with Dylan to pick up the win. I have never. Look at this. They're coming to the strop. They're going to make contact. Are you kidding me? What a race. And everybody you see wrecking down there at the end here. Logan barrel rolling that truck and finishing third. Looks like you see Logan here just trying to inch through this mess. Now he's to third. He sees them side by side in front of him. They make contact. They're going to get wrecking. Logan trying to stay out of the mess. Just gets turned around. Charles Johnson plows through. As far as wrecking at the end of it, Logan goes up and over, barrel rolling that truck. Let's go get a word with your race winner, Mr. Jeremy, if we can. Holy cow. Oh my Lord. Well, first I do want to grab Bud Steele. Hey, Bud Steele, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Well, buddy, you had the lead heading into 3, and well, you didn't have it coming out of 4. Got turned around there, back in the fence. Great race tonight from you, man. You had a strong truck. Pretty good run for you, buddy.
Yeah, I had to do some things to get back up. That first caution, I was like 10 foot from the line, and the caution comes out. I'm not sure how you're supposed to not go into pits in that situation. And then just more bad luck. Evidently, I left too much room on the bottom for Jeremy. And, yeah, I didn't think he'd go down below the line. I don't know if he was below it or I know I was coming down because I thought I had the line, but oh well.
Well, I've got to say that might have been one of the wildest things I've ever seen.
Well, I should know better. I should have just stayed down there. I thought Jack was going to have a run, and so I ran a little bit higher, and my bad, I guess.
All right, buddy. Well, best of luck to you going forward, my man.
Yep. Thanks, Matt.
Yep. Go for it, buddy. All right, let's grab Mr. Logan. Hey, Logan, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
So, can I ask you a very serious, important question? Have you ever seen an instance where the truck that finished third and turned number 1 after the race is on his roof?
I have not, but that was very interesting to experience that.
Well, I mean, I was wondering, buddy, because yeah, you went for a ride.
Yeah, with my VR headset, I was like, well, the race is over. I'm sliding. I look to my right, and all I see is a blue truck flying at me. And next thing I know, I see the ground.
Oh, man. Bet you that was fun.
Yeah, it was weird.
Well, I'll tell you what. On the bright side of things, you come on third. Ryan was right there with you in 3 and 4. He crosses the stripe 13th. You're going to pick up some good points here today, buddy.
Yeah, I feel bad for Ryan. He was running a good race. He came back from, 13th whenever he qualified, I think. And he came back and was racing really good. And it's unfortunate it ended like that. And I feel bad for Bud as well for what happened to him. But yeah, it was a pretty close finish from what I saw in my my windshield. So yeah, overall it was a great race and not that many cautions.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on third, Logan. And we'll see you going into next week, buddy.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Too, sir. Alright, let's grab a race winner, Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy? Hey, Jeremy, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, man. With second win in 2 weeks, and well, this one might be a little more controversial than the first one.
Yeah, I sure in heck didn't want to win it that way. I don't feel like I come up into him, but I felt like he had to do what he had to do, and I felt like he pinched me down there. I've watched from several different angles, and I felt like I was completely underneath him, and I didn't feel like I drove in there and turned him. So I hate that it come to that, because I was looking forward to racing him to the line, but people are going to say it is what it is, you know what I mean? And like I said, I don't drive like that, and I hate to see it go that way, but
Hey, man, it was definitely a crazy finish, buddy. And nevertheless, you come home with a win tonight. Pretty good momentum going here. 2 for 2. You think you can make it 3 for 3 next week?
I'm not even sure where we go next week. I haven't even looked, but I'm really hoping so. I don't know. Like you just said, we got awesome momentum going into it, and 2 races here, and we've won both of them and led 1 lap in both races. Like I said, I hate to have any hard feelings with Bud or anything like that, but it wasn't intentional by any means. I felt like I had the edge on him, and my nose was already underneath him when we got to turn 3. So, I mean, we're coming to the checkered. Both of us are going to hold our lines, and I hate that it come to that, but we'll go on to next week and see what happens.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, best of luck going next week.
All right, Matt, thanks. Thanks again for broadcasting, Bud, and we'll see everybody next week.
All right, see you there, buddy. All right, man. Well, that's going to do it. And we'll go ahead and take a look at our finish results here tonight. Ending in a shower of sparks. Congratulations to Dylan there, finishing second. Oh, man, what can you say? What an insane end to a race. Charles, if you're still watching the stream, maybe have it on. Man, your birthday race, the race on your birthday ended up in a shower of sparks. Your broadcaster's voice has gone. And oh, yeah, we still got 2 more races. Jeremy coming home with the win tonight. Dylan there second. Logan third. 28 Machines going to eke out fourth. Great run there. Eric fifth. 6 Charles Johnson. Robert Richards 7th. Rivers 8th. 9th. Ben nice run for 27 Machines 9th. Coming home 9th here on there as well in the team position. And we'll let the list go through here. The 13 up in the top 5 up to the last possible second. Gonna come home 13th. Bud Steele 14th. Man, oh man, what a night. As you take a look at your finishing results. Folks, that's going to do it for us here from Charlotte Motor Speedway. We'll see you again next week, next Wednesday night. Here for Area 51 Truck Series. I'm out of breath. We're going to call it quits. I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, everyone stay safe.